What most impressed you about the way Arkansas played?
I think it was the ability to play that well and that fast and that efficient offensively without Darius Acuff. Obviously, he sat out today's game with ankle injury and probably more than anything just resting for the SEC and NCAA tournaments. But that put a lot of onus on DJ Wagner and Malik Thomas, and Malik Thomas obviously had a really great game. I think it was 28 points, the most he scored in an SEC game this season. I think that's probably the most impressive thing, is the ability to come into a really hostile environment and get that sort of win without your potential first-team All-American on the floor.
What stood out about overtime specifically?
Yeah, got some good stops, and then obviously the two shots, Malik Ewan hitting a big three and Trevin Brazile also hitting a big three. Malik Ewan's a guy that John Calipari has talked a lot about. To see him step up in that moment when I think he's only attempted 3, 4, 5 three-pointers this season and hit a shot like that in that kind of moment, I thought was really promising for him, for Arkansas just in general. And then Trevin Brazile's shot as well. Obviously, this is his former school. There was a huge shot facing the student section, and a really big moment of the game. The go-ahead shot that was big. Arkansas is still alive for the 2 seed of the SEC tournament. It's all dependent on what Alabama does against Auburn tonight. But Arkansas is locked in at least to the 3 seed, which means it does have that double bye, which it clinched against Texas. Gets the first 2 days of the tournament off. Gets to take advantage of that. Some more resting time, some more time to get guys healthy, especially Darius Acuff. John Calipari, this was his 900th career win, so I asked him about that, and he said, if that mattered, do you really think I wouldn't have played Darius Acuff? So I imagine that means that Darius Acuff will be good for the SEC and NCAA tournaments. Obviously, it's not necessarily a confirmation of that, but to me, it does kind of seem like a pretty good indication that he's going to be good for those tournaments.